Hello, this is Joe. So a quick tip here for the winter time. If you're in your RV, camping in your RV in the winter, whether you're full-time or just for recreational, one way to preserve some propane so you don't burn through it so quickly is to set your thermostat on your furnace that uses the propane. Set it at a somewhat desirable temperature. For us, we have it set to 70. We like to keep it about 70 in the camper, but the thermostat isn't really, I mean, we set it to 70, but as you find out, it's not truly that temperature, it's less than that. So we set the thermostat to 70 all day and night, and then we also then use the fireplace that also produces heat, especially during the day. So we run the fireplace during the day, and then overnight we end up turning the fireplace off because the thermostat is here in the main space. So if we come over, so thermostat is here. So like I said, we set it to 70. We have the fireplace on during the day, then overnight we turn the fireplace off. Make sure this is set to 70 on heat, and then for the bedroom we use an infrared space heater that's electric to run to kind of offset some of the temperature, and it will cause this not to run as often, so then that way you don't burn through your propane, and it ends up that the furnace only ends up running once or maybe twice overnight because you have the infrared heater running. And then same with like during the day, if you're running your electric fireplace, even if this is still set, like we have it set to 70, we set the electric fireplace to 70 as well. And between the two, well, I guess three, between the electric heat and the propane heat, seems to keep it balanced pretty well. And then we also don't burn through that propane so fast, so we don't have to keep getting it refilled. So just an idea or a trick or something for people to try. Seems to be working for us. Let me know in the comments what you guys trying and what you think, and maybe it'll work for you as well. When it is cooler outside, like if it's in the teens, or well, below freezing in the teens or single digits, we'll actually change the temperature here on the thermostat for the propane heat. We'll bump that up to 72 because as we find out that the thermostat here, it's like about 2 degrees off. So even though it says right now it's 71 in here, it's really only 69 in here, based off of other thermostats that we've placed around the space and even over here. So I know it seems, or to us it seems high, but when you have it set, you'll find out your comfort temperature that you end up using. So yeah, so I just wanted to throw that out there and see if you guys do the same thing, or maybe try it and see if it works for you. We also, if you're going to be in a camp spot for longer term, so if you're not just going for a weekend but you're staying for a month or a couple months, you may want to look at getting a larger propane tank as well, instead of using the 230-gallon tanks that your RV has. Or if you got 220 tanks, I recommend getting larger propane tanks. So if you've got 1 or 2 20-pound propane tanks, you might want to get 230s or 240s. Since we're going to be here for most of the winter, we ended up getting or leasing a 120-gallon tank from a local gas company or propane company. It's pretty easy to do. All you have to do is go online, do a Google search, find the local propane in your area, give them a call, and they'll walk you through what that rate is. And basically you just you lease the propane tank, and then they fill it, and then you can monitor it. They can also monitor it, and then get it refilled as needed. So it's pretty nice. It works out really well for us. We're still on the first 120 gallons, or technically 100 gallons. So on a 120-gallon propane tank, they fill at 100 gallons. So we're still on our first 100 gallons, and we've been using it now for 2 months. So definitely with the using the electric heat is definitely offsetting the amount of propane we use. Also during the day, we make sure that the blinds are open to let that heat in, so then it warms up the space too from the sun. And then at night, we make sure the blinds are closed as the sun goes down to try to trap some of that heat in, and that seems to work really well. Also make sure that you also have your tank heaters are on, so you don't have any freezing on any of your tanks. Always, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.